From the hills of Inferno famous. Natural means the poor creature has suffered countless experiments that filled an endless poking, prodding, and pancreas. Then, venture out. Mini mold my ass. That's a fetus. Once a creature has a rose knight when his guardians they lost in a crowded game. How fair you have ever seeking inspiration drew upon. If you have any experience to share, I very much appreciate it. Wonderful. Yeah, I thought this terminal, the samurai up. If you're on still, yes, it would clash to be very enjoy the stage. There's even a coach in one. As a song, however, it is the only way to meet the first to land it here. The tale of a furious encounter with Suzanne below the Red Veil. See, the three treasures join. First, the Kami, whose sacred blade strikes an awe heart and cleaves the land in strait. From western lands a challenger comes, afar from afar, whose radiant blade that solar blaze outshines the very star. Those son of story and grandeur, I drew upon my imagination to create a more epic imagery. I should more often left somewhat stormy than you recall? Well then, this makes it just right. Upon the stage of dynamic, you see is a counterpart. So when the rousing tale at its heart, I have no doubt that the play will proceed with firmness. Oh, I can actually fight him. That's cool. Hey, yo, Shinri. Yeah, that wasn't everything. Caravans born from the torment of they who died in their homeland. Those souls have long power of an empire. Little would know to imagine that this power would assume such a form. Nor it would fall into the enemy's hands and become an ultimate obstacle of freedom. Bound to the will of Zeno's Vanguard, a pitiable man who feels not to stay on the edge of a death. The power to smite, the power to save, a desperate man that dearly crave. High through price and full he did pay, creating God where his dead body lay. The power to rise, the power to vie, a lonely man did madly desire. Forsook his flesh, for such was the toll, binding a God to an insatiable soul. Here we have two men who sought power but for different reasons. One wishes to deliver the homeland from tyranny. The other wishes to fill the void of solitude. Yet, if they achieve the goal, would they truly find peace? I suspect. We will continue to fight, will you not? I pray that you will again retell of For as bright as the hero still shines, it is not what itself. It is my duty. I shall hold to save the world. The story of Whoa, what is this place? Reading your message, your countless deeds in your service, and to share with you an opportunity which I believe there's a great wise man, a veteran countless battle who waits for outside relatives. Go ahead. In the liberation of our homeland, as I look around, I heard a tale of your single company. I know your type, you are a warrior, through and through ever, securing a challenger, man, little to yours. Things in the balance, did I say something about? No, of course not him. You're here to place the word amongst the Raga and hone the body and spirit. The circle within you and the grace of Dome is born. You fight with the strength leads of the boundless skies. Then, to wit, you will face a dummy who possessed with the fortitude of fantastic fusion. Then, when your might and you triumph in it, you will have the strength to defeat them. After all, it will not hit back. Now that you are entreated, the curiosity overwhelms you, I shall key and awaken the name. The less that will whistle overcome your trials. I forget to say the best part, it's free. Just the man looking for it. If you want to know where I can reach it, use the pilgrimage site to follow, or first right atop the mountain lies the remnant of the Temple of the Fist, where it was filled with the monks training their minds and body until the Key of Deerhold decided to raise the temple. Curious enough, the young lady recently approached me with saying she wishes to explore her ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she could not survive the rout of the ruins. And I thought to you, I'm positive that you're strong enough to protect her while she explores. The girl's name is Marina. If you're willing to help, seek her out by the doors which will lead to the temple. I imagine she is still present. This is Temple of the Fist. Why am I going monk for a while? When it's temple, I never dreamed I met a fun enthusiasm. I attended a lecture with named Eric. Ever since then, I've continued to be fascinated by the creed of social life. So I would come to pay a visit to the site of the most revered temple. Now that the empire has been driven out of the region, the only issue is that the men will not let me pass. Used to pay and telemetry. It's filled with all kinds of traps and obstacles that I cannot be overcome by just anyone. That's precisely those traps and obstacles that I wish to study. Everything I have read states that those who are able to reach the temple will come face to face with the monk of legend. Does that not pique your curiosity in the slightest? Whoever knows what kind of lessons one can learn from the monk who has mastered their arts. You wish. You are a monk? I can hardly believe my luck. Now, why else you also? In fact, you're truly keen on to explore what lies beyond the door. Would you mind joining you? I am familiar with the layouts of the temple ground for all the reading I've done. I know. Will wait us in a close fit. Trouble like this. Please make sure she is. Alright. Right. Alright, that wasn't that bad. I remember this area. Ow! I remember this area from the one of this video I saw. Yeah, I remember this song. Alright, I actually did the fight, it was easy. My teammates are not that smart. Even though at first I kind of know what the pattern was, because given the ground was like... Oh wow. Oh, he has the legendary fist. First try, let's go. Yay. Yeah, that was a fun fight. You guys just wait those fists. You fought with Ivan Coldfist? I've read that he's honed the martial powers by wandering the mountains, fighting all the curls he could find. The way he took the creature's movement for his own, devising a style. I think he had been waiting for all this time for a new challenger. Made up. I too will become a monk. Hey, go for it. In your story I realized that I must meet Iron Curfall itself. I will need to strengthen both my body and mind to have a chance at reaching him. I plan to start working on my mind. This is so much I need to read about the monks and their religion. Perhaps it would be better saved by searching for the local that are versed in the Fist of Relgar. Allow me to thank you. I would not have awoken a true calling had you not shown me the temple. Next time we cross our path, I imagine it took somewhat different until then. I can definitely say that I've never met a monk quite like her. It will be interesting to see how far she was able to go. Have you ever thought about visiting Alamiga in Dalahan? You ever visited Alamiga at Dalahan in Dalahan? Yeah, there is something I want to ask you. My uncle named Gumba lives there. Now Alamiga has been freed, I was hoping to contact him. However, there is so much to do. Unable to leave my post. Instead, I've written a letter. I'll let you deliver it to my uncle, if possible. We need to work together if we are to restore Alamiga to its former glory. I would very much reach you, uncle. I know I'm asking for a lot of you, but there is no one else I trust with this. Decided not to make the move. It's been since we first arrived here. More like home than Alamiga ever could. What's more, Alamiga? We're still ready for the back. The Empire still has plenty of troops in reserve. You do not want to dip the corpse. We suffered from the past 20 years. However, now I finally feel that there was meaning to our problem. I'm glad we were able to hold strong. You're resistant. Do you have business with me? Lord Winhart. I have not heard from him in some... Hey, they actually have the element. The... Might be huh? Bro. It's been 2 decades since we last called Alamiga home. Then there are those who were but children when we arrived in Dalahan, who now have children of their own, children who never set foot in Alamiga. The elder among us are unable to make the trade no matter how much they may wish to. I cannot abandon these people. As leader of Little Alamiga, I owe it to them to stay well. That said, I am certain that there are plenty among our young residents that do wish to assist Winecart. I do believe they are very vital to building our nation. Please ask whether we accept them. I know it's a long journey back to Rega Reach. But will you be here traveling? I shall set to it that those who are... I mean, we could just transport them. I understand, but let me go. I heard about the refugee taken in the night. Arguing about a hotel at the detention. I wonder what happened. I want to ask a lot of people. Think I'll be able to witness. Don't they know if they came back that way, or if the fire inspired my brain present to take my home. I feel like I'm dying. I couldn't be happier. They say you helped celebrate our home. Thank you. I wish I could have been out there fighting with you. Yeah, they're gone and failed me to remember a time when I was last happy. What are you on about? He's not coming. Did he? Same, I respect it. As for those who can join me, I wish more than merrier if I can help us get. I shall begin my arrangement and to tell my uncle as much. Your friend. There's a question of lips by man, woman, child, Gubana. Establish an interim government after 20 years of occupation. The mass undertaking never mind on it. In the crucial first year of science, we must offer for us or else we to be lost. So 12 and all the common creation. If he says another word about politics, I'm going to scream. Yeah. Wait, can I actually? That's weird. I'll sit next to her. My Bible portion is so weird sometimes. Like, look. I'll make a list of what we make the move, and though there are a few who are able to make up their mind, it is not placed for motivation. For the time being, I have decided to send a first group of me. Could I ask you to help to make the journey? Speak with me again. You're willing to help? Good to hear. There's something I wish to discuss with you. While the first group packs up their belongings, I have been thinking about whoever related, how he lost his life fighting for the Crystal Braves. I've been holding onto his sword ever since he passed. He, and more than anyone, burned with a strong desire to take it by singing, which is why I would like to send his sword with his group. That's part of him. I'm gonna go home. Here's his blade. Take it to Spirit. Something I don't know what it was like. He knows how to honor his memory. Oh, what brings you here? It's the sword in your hand. Take it, whoever the blade belongs. Thank you for bringing it to me. But what other manners have known this man before? Have you met introduced? I'm Bertilla. I'm a good friend of Wilred. I've always hoped that if I leave the San Amigo, I could take his sword there. And once I've heard from my grandmother that they're in a spot in the locust where people honor their fallen comrades. We're here. I'll be ready to depart as soon as I've packed the blade. Please tell Gunfry as well. Alright. finished checking out Patrolla, have you? She has endured many hardships, but none have stopped her from moving towards the passing, but look at her now, she is better at organization. I'm confident that two of you will find out comments you will for its life. One thing I have calmed down a bit, I shall go and pay my own respect. Anyway, I imagine the first lot should be ready right now. I will give you a list of who's make up the group. Could you ask around to see if I've taken the decision to move lightly, but that does not mean they're having to try your best to ease that one. Alright, this is my first time heading into Bell's War. Wow, tell me, is the road please? So even if there have been stuck in a shadow, I'm sure you will have no trouble protecting us. A few warriors in the group, so I'm glad I have a chance to ask the road ahead. I'll flip. I bet I know more than you. I mean, of course, I already knew that. Uncle knows everything, I saw it too. It's sad to say goodbye to all my friends here, but I know I can make a new one so I'm ready to go. Always fun. It's such a bit. I do hope the fighting has not damaged the city. Can't wait to revisit all my favorite spots. So frankly, I'm just glad I will be able to return at all. The state of the city matters not in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to when I was 5, I'm a very aged young boy now. I do worry whether he'll be able to as long as he has friends, he'll be fine. Thank you for listening to words. I've dreamed of returning for so long, yet now the moment is here. However, I know it will. Do all that outfit, what the hell? I wonder if there's any work to be done back at Alamigo. Oh my god. You're right. I have gotten just fine with Alamigo. Why should I think anywhere else? I may not be able to fight against the Imperial forces, but I will do all. Everyone, then by the way, I reckon if will guide the group telling me to tell her that she is able to get the order to. Alright, I would like the part I will go around everyone else. Everyone is present and accounted for. It's a shame to see you go, but I have no doubt you will enjoy your new life, Alamigo. Take care of the road and look forward to the day. Think about it, I'm certain it will not be too long before we are able to speak once more. Well, our first initiative is Cash from Orion. The other Blash less departed. We were able to make our way through the Black Shot without any problem, thanks to our protection of the Wood Whalers. Only Verdo River stands between us and Gerbai now. We shall... Your army might be gone, but there are still plenty of beasts and villains. If you attack, I shall be up to you to protect. Oh my god, I hit this. What's this? Huh? I think the beasts will not appear here. But since I lived on Migo, mercenaries would patrol the roads. If we are to resume a trade confront, we will need to hire forces capable of keeping them. Indeed, we shall not have one-to-one upon reviving Amigo. There is yet. This time we resume journey. We shall continue heading towards the east, aiming for a settlement. I can't believe I was actually able to. In the long term, but it's time to. I have been eager to see Amigo again, but I'm forced to walk faster than I should. However, we should already have waited 20 years. Moment. This is interesting. Our destination is a log company. From there, we can hardly take any time until after we reach Alabina. Come on, everyone. Trying to flee the sky's refugee. I cannot let you pass unless you show me something. Oh. We come down there hoping to follow Megan, but we build a home, but please us. I say, but I cannot let you pass without some proof that you are not Imperial informant. I'm the proof, though. Why didn't you just say you were smart? What do you mean? I'm truly sorry for stopping you, but we have been on high alert ever since we received word of an informant. Hope you can forgive. Take care of yourself, Journey. Amigo's close, but there are still plenty of creatures between here and... Thank you for warning us. Do not worry about the misunderstanding. I've lost count of the number of times you helped us right now. Everyone, let us resume our march towards home. Last times we're right to warn it. A little bit too close. Amigo is our sights. That's there's no Lucia, we're truly back at Alamigo. Amazing. It truly warms my heart to see you made it safely. I'm with you. Minecart, thank you for all your help. It's an honor to make an acquaintance. My name is Bertel. Your uncle tasked me to leading his first group. I was born and bred in Bellham, so this is the first time seeing Alamigo. My parents often told stories, but I've never dreamed it would be quite stunning. Welcome home, answer. I'm sure some of you are still worried about leaving your old life behind. However, you are not fear. I swear on my uncle's life that you will enjoy living here. Living in depth. As you're aware, not much time has passed since the delivery. I'm confident that we will have begun to rebuild the earnest. It is my hope that little Alamigo will be willing to act as an for us. That sounds a fine deal. I'm certain there will be ever. Now it's time we honor Wilfred's memory. Lion Carter, would you happen to know him? My brother told me there was one not too far. Yes, she must have been redeeming a tomb of the Aaron Florida. Many Alamigo have worked in military. This naturally means there are not a significant number of people have died in fighting for fallen. If it's only right, we have somewhere to pay respect. Location. Let's head to the tomb of Aaron's sword and tell me when you're ready to depart it. You can see the view is stunning. Certain mountains can see the clouds and mighty fortress, just as Gumball said. I just can't believe you're not here to see it too. I promise I'll do everything I can make sure the future generations are able to live here in peace. So please wait for me. Wherever you are, just be alone. I cannot wait to tell you about it. I will not take my new life in Alamigo for granted. It is a gift that is why Wilfred got me to receive. They do take care. Hope to see you. Literally the one car he has on his play is this. My main goal is pretty much just making sure and then literally plays the card I can. Okay, if I have a one I need to the one card. Oh, he played well. I actually, oh yeah, I win this fight. There's nothing he can counter that so far with. Now we're coincident, you should be here too. Then move through this Eric note. I guess we have mutual friend and we hurl in the direction of Surfoy. It seems as thou as you wish you could be. But if any curious matter, perhaps you should seek him out. In a furious name, what are you doing here? I perceive you have more absurd to know. Say what you should be or shouldn't be. Nay, I was merely expressing my surprise at being the presence of a great hero. There, I thought I'd misguided myself. I suppose I ought to explain. I heard that the Sir Grace is presently recruiting aides, and I came here to present myself with. As an aide, I will provide support to the chirurgeons and nurses, such as managing supplies and seeing to the patient everyday needs. While such staffs are not fully fledged employees, they are afforded the chance to learn the healer's craft while earning a little wage. Not that I require such thing, mind you. Who speaks to another house, you see, one who was main in the line of duty, and I was too clearly aware that I was not doing enough to provide those who was given a little service by working here. I hope to redress my. That is not the whole. As my whole, my service would be to set an example for my fellow nobles, and many whom struggle to accept that all Ishgarians are equal in the Fury's eye. They cling to the old ways, they look down upon the folk. Yet not that I stand here, I find my courage has disturbed me. The prospects of undergoing scrutiny is proving to be. I can't bring myself to step through the infirmary door. Forgive me, but will you not put a good mood on the behalf of the chief nurse within? Nora is her name, and she's a charge over the. Alright, sounds good. If you say so, you appear to be hale, the whole as they come. I assure you are here to visit a patient. Someone as aid, coming from a renowned hero. Oop. Taking apart, but I'm given to understand that the infirmary has aides. Hello, Shempa. What do we owe the honor of your visit? If you wish to make another kind donation, our staff's upset with. What? Can every man and chocobo see through my disguise? Never mind. Now, while I was always pleased to donate, that is not my primary purpose here. I wish to be considered for an aid position. Are you certain of this, my lord? I am. In this capacity, I bid you to think of me as a Count de Durande, simply as another Ishgarian. So, that's your wish. I should mention that there's another applicant, an orphan girl by the name of Mahel. I believe you're acquainted with her. She's the one who fell off from the vault and was saved by the White Dragon. To be told she is too young for the work, but seeing her enthusiasm, I am minded to give her a chance. It wasn't too much trouble, my lord. And I ask you fetch her from Rotherham Field. I will speak to the two of you together. Of course, I shall go at once. You know the girl. If you aren't otherwise occupied, perhaps you can come along and introduce us. I have one name for you. It was better to tell me of my studies than a very man who has the course of alignment. The knowledge of mankind's history has grown leaps and bounds, and no part thanks to a hologram. It's too kind. She told me so much Dragon kind in turn that I could teach her the arrangements. It may soon come to put ink on the parchment. Bated breath. It has not the only teacher. The city itself has learned a lesson abound for those two. Whom can observe them, seeing them in splendor as his own eyes, we have clear and inalienable difference between men and trees. I speak of course of a kind left tinkering, building, crafting, and what a wonderful beholder. Dragons. Where the dragons will tear down the obstacle, you tear down the hammer of chisel, and you'll also find an ingenious way around them entirely. By using tools tailored to specific tasks, you overcome your natural. One tool will be used to wrest previous material from those, and the another to transform it into something greater and sum of the part. I can't find the whole process. When I gaze upon the towering spires of the city, I manage to roost built with my own claws, larger even than the ones. I'm eager to see my dreams realized as quickly as possible, but Haldaling advises me rustling in such an endeavor unprepared. He claims that to do so would be led to abject failure and possibly. For experienced artisan, I believe be honored if you would take me under your wings. Even though this was the past and next, I won't rest until I've mastered the most eccentric skills. Well then, I believe we have an argument. I can't start it right this moment. If you know with anyone how busy our friend is, and I also fear that you have misjudged how long it will take to truly become. You mean it takes more than a day? I knew, of course. I hope it had an appointment to save the world from a foreseeable future. Alas, my enthusiasm has gotten the better of me. You may be able to help some capacity. Perhaps if you introduce some crafters, both time and inclination to teach. You expect one of the artisans around Firmament would be willing to lead us experience, although you are far better positioned to judge their suitability than either of us. We shall look forward to meeting our what is next? I found a noble dragon prestige in my interest. I'm especially working metal as great bits habit. Were she older, perhaps she would be replaced, but since she is more than a hindrance than a help. I'm apologize. I'm only trying to gather what value to offer. I'll leave in the others some value what they will. I'll have to introduce someone who might help, but I'm a fair work analyst. dragonette. I've seen her live in a house of horror. Quite interesting. If I recall, so she was a strange and tiny, but a few times. I should have kicked myself, but if past the opportunity, I reckon I could find her between the parties. So I'll speak with her eventually. This man of gods, we should be so young. Perhaps for a minute. My name is Charmed. I've been instructed to bring you to the circle of grace. Wishes to have a word with you to regard your A position. Or perhaps she'll let me work in Infinite after all. You want to work that too? Do you? Come on, let's hurry. And here returns. So you found a teacher with sharp eyes and steady hand. I found someone. Such experience I must meet. I assure your hands to stay. The sharpness of your eye is very much better. Nevertheless, if it's crafty you will learn, I'm your man. Although I could say I've ever had honor to teach a dragon. Any rule, I'm Arvid at your skill, at your service. I'm here in the firmament on an assignment. The skill manufacturer. I dare say I have a few nuggets of wisdom knocking around in my head that's worth passing around. The young, you must be shoulder the burden of building in the future. After all, now crafters come in all sorts, from cooks to weaves to smiths. Have you even given any moment to where you went to focus your energies? Can't I learn everything? Where should the inspired artisan begin? And Ken getting that project is doomed to failure from the start. Now I start by the tools required to gather your own material. Once you have the clearance supplies, there's nothing you can't make. Oh, you spend it. It is a guiding hand to tell one how long I've been. Where to begin? We've been left our own device where we're gathering as well. Perhaps I've seasoned artisans I know right. I will take it upon myself to teach. I dare say there has never been a dragon who has learned the trade, let alone who has passed such skill. You may be correct on the account. Other dragons will be flabbergasted by the wonder. I don't plan on taking all the credit. It seems that to me and mankind most significant work are the results of collaboration. The people working together is to see something greater. At the end, I must study and learn from others. Even though you are too busy for your heroics to teach me daily, I would much appreciate it if you would come by it. I know your generosity would match your greatness and deeds. Well then, let us get your education started with the right foot. You can spy all sorts of... Yes, I reckon you certainly will be worth the... The place of practice of second home, young politics. Now, allow me. Wait, when I first arrived to the is she here to help? And we have her house splendors thing for the supplying of permanent quality materials and low prices. Are you planning to move behind my generosity? Why, certainly not. I'm here on the behest of the organization to aid Ishgarda and its fledgling appreciate. We are driven by the philanthropy, as we are private, I can assure you. Excuse me, miss. Are you craftswoman by chance? I'm afraid my door was dragging that my hands are entirely clumsy to Austin's morning era. The 12 has sent me blessed with a sharp mind for trade, however. And the precisely we've come. Elto has its in the head of learn to trade at you. If we are here to set on the right path to take the end, I would ask you to provide us materials, perhaps any counsel you might afford you. Perhaps you could tell me about the rarest and relics dragons keep in their lair. I sense once in a lifetime invest. If any business in the tournament grows as much as the intuition they will be, this might be just what I require to turn a steam of guild into a versatile flood of riches. Consider me at your complete disposal. Say the word and I shall procure whatever you need. Or generosity you may have our thanks. Anything to foster a generation of boulders and tinkers, my boy. As the current generation, well, I suppose the house could bear with a few scripts in return. For guiding our dragonair friend on a journey of mastery. Offer, well then, that'll all for Quinville. Let's head back to State Road. She is over, I know that much. I'm sure Elto's dream will become reality. And I'm sure we will be raising fortunes in no time. I'm in no time. Let's keep our vision meaningful for the time being, shall we? Our first task is a construction tool, the smelly claw of yours. I trust you can help with that. Meantime, I can work with a 10. If there's anything you need before I depart, however, I will leave you within an assignment. Expect everything my hand does is done. We can mark kind of work twice over. There you are. Working there? That's quite long. Thank you for fetching elements. And then I request your presence for another reason. I ask you. Ever since Marina Vonner helped me a bit here, I wanted to ask someone who can help others. Who is I? Oh, I want to help everyone. That's one of that, but know that work's infirmary is to be responsible for no less than the lives of others. There are trying times, but come what may, you cannot forsake your duty. For instance, there may be a patient who would judge you not less, but more harshly, on account of your being a child, but you cannot allow yourself to be discouraged. By the bare minimum, you will be expected to know that your letters and numbers for lives could well depend on it. You would think you'll be equal to they teach us letters and numbers as orphans. I'm not too much good at it. I'm obliged to point out that many of our patients are commoners who once served nobles as soldiers. While they discover your identity, those who may assume the worst of you. For instance, forgetting my bloodness, an eccentric noble indulging a whim. This may not speak their mind, but their conduct towards you will be. In the face of such a thing, do you think you'll be able to perform? I offer my service in the full awareness that some may not take kindly to my presence. Regardless of how I am treated, I am determined to perform my duties to the best of my abilities. But that as it may, I confess I do not always know how best to relate to the common folk, and I fear it may cause my struggle to win the patient's trust. That deters me from my course. If there's one thing I have learned, it's that anyone can learn. So long as I'm willing and for a blessing, I am the present. If you be so kind as to teach me about your world, child, I would be glad to tutor your letters and numbers. As an individual, we may have shortcomings, but together we may overcome them and better serve the needs of those. I'm willing to learn, my heart, so please give us a chance. I believe I've heard enough. On behalf of us, I welcome you to our crew. Though I may have spoken some strong words, know that I will be there for you to help you on your way. I shall assign you the first. Our store's daily necessities are dwindling. I'd like you to replenish them. As we have no regular supplies, you may procure items from whatever you like. We shall set at once. First step is to seek out the source for that. Just anyone when we already have enmity of us. Your skills are known far and wide. We would be most assured or if you are providing them, we can look forward to necessities of. On that subject, are you perchance familiar with the House of Splendors? The consortium contribution of welfare projects in our nation and operates a stall just require materials for your work. You could do well to seek them out. Do custom delivery. Watching, even though there wasn't much surprise, I was doing some other stuff. Well, happy to this is Kenan, Kaiser, Legend OP. I'm just that good. See you in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen.